and a very warm welcome to all of you here today. I am Nashpreet and I'm going to be your host for today. Now today isn't just about a launch. We are unfolding a new chapter in mobility. One that hails from the future, one with a vibe, one that's born different. So buckle up and get ready to experience the launch of Maruti Suzuki Victoris. So to kickstart things, it's my absolute honor to welcome the man leading this vision, Mr. Hisashi Takeuchi, Managing Director and CEO of Maruti Suzuki India Limited. Can we please have a big round of applause and welcome him? Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the launch of one of our most awaited and exciting SUV. As you are all aware, the Indian automobile industry is changing as a new set of customers are entering the market. They are the young generation and represent the new India. We are all aware that this new and useful India of today is far more evolved. This new age customer is well-traveled, hyper-connected, realistic, and socially aware. These customers seek experiences and are ever eager to experiment. They are more tech-savvy and have their own taste and style. So we thought, why not create a product that raises the bar in the SUV segment and delights our customers who are looking for vibrancy in their SUV. These customers aspire for everything: sleek design, high technology, intelligent and connected features, safety, and environment friendliness. A product has to meet all of these. That is why we bring to you the Victoris that has got it all. My dear friends, India has the largest youth population in the world who will drive growth and become our current and future customers. Being a market leader, it is important for us to cater to all set of customers. Like in the past, we will continue to introduce feature-rich and tech-loaded cars that go beyond our customers' expectations. Considering the growing preference for SUVs in India, we will be introducing 2 new SUVs in this financial year. One is, of course, the e-Vitara, our first battery electric vehicle. On 26 August, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, graced our Gujarat facility to flag off the start of the production of e-Vitara. His acknowledgement of Maruti Suzuki's role in nation building made us proud. I thank many of our media friends who joined us for this historic milestone. And now, it is Victoris. Friends, Victoris is being introduced as a flagship model in our Arena channel in the mid-SUV segment. Victoris will further strengthen our presence in this segment, which is seeing strong customer interest. Just to give you a background, over the past few years, we have taken a bold and strategic approach to expand our SUV portfolio, and the results are in front of you. We began by establishing a strong foundation in the entry SUV segment with models like Brezza and Fronx. These vehicles have won the hearts of customers and also helped us to secure a leadership position in the entry SUV segment. Our SUV contribution to total sales has grown nearly threefold, rising from 8.9% in FY 2021 to nearly 28% in FY 24-25. And today, we are taking another big step forward with Victoris. You may be excited to know some details of this new SUV, which comes packed with many, many features. Victoris is designed for India's new age customers who seek style, are tech-savvy, safety-conscious, and environmentally responsible. While my colleague Parto-san and Raina-san will take you through the details, let me briefly touch upon some key highlights. First, Victoris comes equipped with new age intelligent digital features, internet connectivity, and Gen 3 telematics. The second defining factor is the theater on wheel experience. It also has Alexa Auto and many interesting apps. And the third is safety. Victoris is our first car on the road to get Level 2 ADAS with automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, lane departure prevention, and many more. We have created special zones where you can experience these after this unveil. It also has 6 airbags as a standard feature across variants as part of Arena Safety Shield. And here is some really exciting news. I just got this information that Victoris has earned a 5-star Bharat NCAP rating. And the fourth highlight is for our highly environment-conscious customers. We are offering Victoris with multiple powertrain options, including strong hybrid and CNG. In fact, our engineers have intelligently modified the platform to accommodate the CNG tank under the body, allowing more boot space. You may be interested to know that Victoris' strong hybrid version comes fitted with a lithium-ion battery with deep-level localization. The start of production of these batteries began recently at our fellow subsidiary TDSG in Gujarat. And these were commemorated by none other than Honorable Prime Minister of India himself. Friends, when you see the Victoris in a few moments, you will notice the futuristic, sleek, and modern design and all other cutting-edge features that I mentioned. Victoris has got it all. We are confident that Victoris will resonate strongly with the new age customers in India as well as across global markets. Very soon, we will begin export of Victoris to over 100 countries, marking another significant milestone in our international growth strategy. Friends, Victoris comes from the Latin word meaning victory. I am sure you will like this product and we will be victorious. Thank you.
Thank you, Takayuchi-san, for your really inspiring and insightful presentation. Thank you. And now, to amp the excitement, we have a very special surprise for you all. I have some friends joining us today, and they are here to tell us more about the young gen vibe. Yep. Now, we have Karan, an astrophotographer who literally lives under the stars. We have Ria, a sound engineer by profession, but a songwriter at heart. And joining them is Aryan, a prompt engineer who thrives with tech. And they're all about to tell us more about the young lifestyle and what all they seek. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aryan, Ria, and Karan with a huge round of applause. Good to see you guys again, and yeah, you all look great.
Thanks, Nash. Hello, everyone. I'm Karan. Hi.
Hi everyone, I'm Ria.
Hi everyone, I'm Aryan.
So, guys, I want to ask you firstly कि आप लोगों की life काफी vibrant है, we all know that. But if I were to ask you what you guys are looking for in your favorite mobility device on wheels, what would you say? What is your vibe? You were smiling, so I guess I'll let you speak first.
Thanks, Nash. You know, for me, my car should match my vibe. It should be like a tech lab on the wheels. And I love podcasts, so I would like to take them around with me. And obviously, safety is a must for all of us. But I want my car to be intelligent. Like, it should be aware of what's happening around, where it's going. So to sum up, I want my car to be a place where I can just chill, relax, be secure.
Absolutely, I totally get your vibe. Ria, what about you? What's your vibe?
You know, Nash, I like things my way. I want my car to be tasteful and I want my car to have an amazing music system which actually feels real so that I can just take out my notebook and start creating on my ride. And you know, when tunes travel through transit, it should inspire me. And I want myself and my music to evolve with every mile. And that can happen only when my ride actually echoes my true personality. And at the end of the day, my ride should actually, match my drip.
Match your drip. I think I kind of get what drip means. I think it means vibe, right? What about you, Karan? What's your drip?
Well, I'm an astrophotographer, so I shoot stars for a living. So a lot of times this can happen that my shoots can go on for longer days because just to align with the cosmic sky. So I want a car जिसका driving experience मेरे को एकदम relaxing लगे. Because if you see, it would literally be my second home, right? And of course, I would also want a good powerful car so that I can charge my appliances and everything. Connectivity is a must for me because I am a photographer, and what would a photographer be without social media, right? So yeah, I think I'm a wanderer in wild, and more happier in a tent than at my home. But most of the times I'm sleeping in my car while my camera is just recording the cosmic time lapses.
Wow. The cosmics have really aligned for us all to be here because I've just realized that I want to swap careers with you. What a cool job you have.
Of course.
All right, now, you guys all have such different tastes and wants, but if I were to ask you, कि what does your heart really seek? I mean, कोई एक चीज़ होगी जो आप तीनों में common है?
I think the most common thing and the most important things are experiences. I mean, it should be memorable and fun. और जितने ज़्यादा experiences हो, उतना it's better, obviously.
Agree.
Of course, but आपका दिल क्या चाहता है?
हमारा दिल सब चाहता है.
Of course, इनका दिल सब चाहता है. And well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the young, experience-seeking generation for you all. And they don't want to stop at anything. They want it all. Thank you, guys. It was wonderful to have you on here and get the young gen vibe and what you guys are all about. Thank you so much. Take your
Thank you,
seats.
Nash.
Thank
you.
A big round of applause for them. Now, who better to show us what the young gen really want? So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Partho Banerjee, Senior Executive Officer, Marketing and Sales of Maruti Suzuki India Limited.
Thanks, Nash. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think you heard them speak. Karan, Ria. I was listening to them also and thinking about their interesting perspective, be it their gadgets, the experiences they want, or their tech-driven lifestyle. That's young India. And that's precisely who we build the stars of today, showing for the young progressive India. But before
we talk about the star, let's get to know these youngsters better. Let's understand कि इनका दिल क्या चाहता है. You see, we are a young country. Every third Indian belongs to this age group. The young gen is tech savvy, self-aware, and authentic. But most importantly, they value experiences. They redefine everything. They live in the DINK lifestyle. Their lifestyle is digital first. They don't use technology. They live through it. Every product they use is infused with tech. They vibe with multiple interfaces and seamless experiences. For instance, they love watching their favorite movie at the theater, drawn by their love for immersive sound and action. In fact, their headphones give them a spatial audio. Their living spaces express their mood with ambient lighting. These tech savvies consume content with multiple screens around them. They chase and cherish experiences. Hence, we call them experience seekers. Therefore, we aim to develop a car for young India, an India that thrives with technology and vibe with experiences. It had to appeal to the young generation, strike a chord with their taste, technology, and thoughts. This approach was rooted right from the concept stage. So when the initial design sketches were presented to us, we picked the one that truly matched the young gen. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause as I introduce to you the Maruti Suzuki Victoris. Can we have the teaser, please? एक तालीस तो बनती है भाई. Thank you. Wow, what a stunner, isn't it? The young generation wanted a car with presence. The Victoris has a very sophisticated vibe. I mean, how cool the LED Thames like look. Now they can leave the party in style. With everyone will gaze in awe. Well, Victoris is truly a vibe on wheels, and taking the vibe, they also wanted a superb surround system in the car. Right now, I think Ria was talking about a good sound system. So, well, Ria, we have built a theater on wheels. And let me invite you all to an immersive experience presenting the Victoris Theater on Wheels. DJ, please drop the beat, please. So my colleague, Mr. Raina, will be explaining the technology behind it. Please wait for some more time. But I would request you all to kindly experience it later on. We have got a curated session where you can really experience the Victoris Dolby experience. The youngster mentioned a relaxed driving experience. I was hearing them. And hence, Victoris features Level 2 ADAS, which offers a stress-free drive every time they step out. But what about their gears? Well, the segment-first smart power tailgate with gesture control vibes with you. And on the top of it, the customized ambient lighting matches your mood. Ladies and gentlemen, any guesses what's the next thing I'm going to talk about? It's shopping on wheels experience. I talked about theater on wheels, now I'm going to talk about shopping on wheels. Victoris comes equipped with Alexa Auto Voice Assistant. What does it do? With a host of apps, everything is a voice command away. Even you want to put any of your smartwatch online into the cart, you can do that. Not just that, with the segment first underbody CNG tank, I think great job done by our engineering team. Can we have a round of applause for our engineering team? There's space for all your gear, no matter how long your trip is. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the young gen vibe is techie. They love being surrounded by multiple screens. Well, let me give a glimpse of their lifestyles. Can we have the lights on, please? Now I have a special request to make. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to capture this amazing launch moment with you all and want to post it online on my Insta. Hey Mita, click a picture and post it on my Instagram. Thank you. So this is the digital age in action, from handheld to wearable cameras like the glasses I am wearing. I sometimes wonder how technology has simplified our lives. All I had to do was to give a voice command, and this is just a glimpse of the digital age lifestyle. So we have to wait. Yes, it has come. So I think you all can identify yourself. Truly amazing, isn't it? This seamless connected lifestyle inspired our brand new command center on wheel. I think one of the youngster was talking about, I need a tech lab on wheels. My dear young friend, we have got the command center on wheels. It gives them the access, the info, and the control for the next gen driving experience. After all, we are building for a generation that doesn't stop at anything. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, Victoris is built for those who seek it all, for those who seek futuristic and sleek styling to vibe, who seeks digital age features on the go, who expects conveniences that indulge, who fancy versatile powertrains for spontaneity, or who demands the next gen safety. Victoris has got it all. It's for the young India, जिसका दिल सब चाहता है. You see, building just another car was an easier task. But for the generation that's redefining everything, you need something extraordinary, something that's born Victoris. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to share something more with you. About a month back, I was on a flight and I met someone very interesting. He is someone who understands the pulse of young India. And I thought it would be an honor for me and for him also to be part of this launch of Victoris. So ladies and gentlemen, please help join me in welcoming Mr. Varun Maya on the stage, please. Varun.
Hi.
Hi, Varun.
Partho-san.
Good to see you.
By the way,
Come,
did
come,
anyone
come.
see that there was this word on screen called DINK? Does anyone know what that is? I can't hear you. Yes, it actually stands for double income, no kids. I am a victim of this generation, of that generation. But thank you, Partho-san, for calling me here.
So, Varun, actually, when we are talking on the flight, you told me you are having a Maruti Suzuki, right? Something you'd like to talk about the Maruti Suzuki Swift.
Right after college, I got the Swift. At that time, honestly, I really needed a car. I had a specific budget. I said, I told my parents, I really want a car. Can you help me a little bit with this? They said, fine. Nothing better than a Swift. So we got the Swift. Been a lifelong Swift driver. I think even now we still have the Swift somewhere at home. So yeah, very, very long relationship with Maruti as a customer. Incredibly proud of owning that car all the way back then. Lots of good memories right after college. Yeah, been a very, very long journey.
Varun, I was just checking that you have got a huge fan following, the followers you have. Almost 60% of your fan followers who are there, they are that young TG to whom we are targeting to. Would like to share, what does this young TG talks about the mobility experience? What is your take on that?
So, I think there are three parts to mobility or having a car, right? I think the first part is, of course, going from point A to point B. But I think today that's become the least important part, especially in where I live, Bangalore. You can drive like a supercar and you'll reach the place at the same point, right? Like at the same time point, because you're stuck in traffic all the time. So point A to point B is one part. But I think the second part is I think everybody today wears a car. It's a very strange thing, right? Like today, signaling on who you are, what you're about comes from everything. It's very subtle. Like what kind of watch are you wearing? What kind of clothes are you wearing? Are you wearing there is a shoe brand now where it is purposely there's a little bit of chipping and you get new shoes that look a little bit old because that's the style, right? So everyone has their own style, right? And I think cars now have become sort of fashion. So if you see all the, I saw all the marketing materials, I saw the car yesterday as well, right? The tail lamps are so good. And I'll tell you a fun story from when I was young. A friend of mine came, he got a car in college. He had like this fancy car and he came to me and he said, Varun, do you know my car has Harman? And I was like, who's Harman, right? And he's like, no, my car has this amazing speaker and, it's so, super loud and he made me sit inside. He made me experience it. And, today looking, whatever, so many years later, right? Almost like 13 years later, I can tell you that it meant so much to him back then, right? Because when you're so young, how many signals can you really depend on, right? As a 30-year-old, somebody can come out and say, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. But as a 20-year-old, as a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, you're still on your way upwards. So you're wearing all of these things, and I think car has sort of become a fashion accessory. I think the third thing is, we are my generation and the generation after me is sort of a very dopamine-dependent generation. So I think the idea of having theater on wheels is great. And I think, in a way, the car that you have made and the one that I saw yesterday is just something that hits all three of those, right? I think you fit the sweet spot. Now let's see what the audience has to say.
What's your take on the online content development which is happening? It's the in thing right now, be the podcast. How do you see that actually?
I really hope people don't make reels in cars. That's for one. But I think I'll tell you the part of it I like. And this content is a double-edged sword, right? Like it's actually all technology is double-edged sword. There's good, there's bad. I'll tell you what I think the goods are. I think we're the first generation, or we're in the first time period where anyone can learn anything online, right? You want to sit, you're sitting in traffic for 1.5, 2 hours a day, just turn on a podcast and you can listen to a billionaire speaking about anything, right? You have people who have been there, done that 10 years, 15 years, who are out there talking about some topic, right? You want to learn about AI, you can do that during that car ride, which is a very unforeseen thing, right? Because I remember when we were very young and my parents used to take me on trips when I was very, very, very young, right? We didn't have this concept of a podcast going on, right? It used to be music. FM, you hit the spot, 91 point something, and then you would enjoy a song and you would sing along.
Gana sunte raho.
Gana, yeah. I feel like, can you imagine what's happened in the last 10, 15 years where it's gone from, we listen to a little bit of music, but also now we are listening to, someone we'd never have access to. Some person in the US who's built like huge institutions coming and saying, here's what I think about life, or here's how I think you should approach the following things. Now that doesn't mean we take that as gospel and we do only that. But having this medley of like 20, 30, 50 people that you can listen to on your trips, and I feel that ultimately you are the amalgamation of the several people that you hang out with. And if you're spending 2 hours in a car ride listening to all these people, then technically you become the amalgamation of them, which I think is wonderful.
So what's your take on our theater on wheel concept?
I like it. And, you know, a funny joke here is that I was thinking right now was, you know, first there was the OTTs, the Netflix came in, you know, you have all these Indian OTTs, then COVID came in, and now you guys have come in with Theatre on Wheels. I'm really a little bit, you know, afraid for the multiplex industry, right? So I think that, you know, they could, you know, it's just now they're like, now we have to compete with Maruti. So it is like, it's getting harder for them. But jokes aside, I think it's great. And I also really like the concept that I feel that you can now, earlier theaters were all about entertainment. And that's cool, right? I think that's useful. But I think now you have both the ability to be entertained and to be educated. And I think India now aspires for more. So a person who is going out there who already has a job as a software engineer now says, how do I upgrade? A person who's there now is like, I want to learn management. And you know, there's a person who says, now I want to get 1% better at English. The person who knows English really well is like, I want to get better at, you know, some other language because I'm going abroad. And you know, it's such a beautiful time to be alive. And I feel like no better place to focus than on that car. Like, I was joking with somebody the other day, in general, that I think a car ride is a more focused experience to learn something than a phone, because the phone, eventually a notification will pop up on WhatsApp, a reel will show up, and before you know it, 5 minutes later, you're like watching a reel about something else. But in the car, it's like 2 hours, right? Like 1.5 hours or however long you're driving, which I think everyone's now learned how to utilize well. So, love the concept.
So Varun, what you're telling me is this, that jam अच्छे हैं, 2 घंटा time मिलता है, you can spend time on that.
I'm saying it's inevitable.
I understand. Thank you, Varun, for coming and joining us. Please take your seat.
Always, thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you got a perspective that what is the Victorious going to be all about and whom we are going to position it. But before I leave, I would like to showcase to you the experience of Victorious in all glory. Can we have the TVC, please?
Alexa, play music.
Thank you, Partho-san. That interaction was totally lit. Now, the Victoris has truly got it all. The young gen definitely won't be able to keep their hands off this one. The style, the vibe, the drip, the tech. It's a banger of an SUV. Wait, no, it's fire of an SUV. Now, to talk about the tech, I would like to invite Mr. Sandeep Raina, Executive Officer, Product Planning, Maruti Suzuki India Limited.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this significant milestone for Maruti Suzuki. The launch of Victoris, the new SUV from Maruti Suzuki. The tagline of Victoris is "Got it all." Simple yet profound. Simplicity can be tricky, especially when simple needs to be expressing style, technology, and substance. As Partho-san already explained, the young customer today is self-aware, digital first, and ever connected. Travel is their lifestyle. They don't invest in material. They invest in memories. They don't just use technology. They live through it. With Victoris, we challenged ourselves to have a collective vision for a better future, a product that doesn't just meet expectation, but sets new benchmarks. The challenge inspired us to create the concept of unleashed mobility for the young generation. Every detail of its design, every indulgence it offers, and every feature is response to the vibe check that the new generation wants. Let's break down the vibe of this ride through the Vibogram. Think of this Vibogram as a vehicle playlist. And now let me start with style. The design concept revolved around a progressive visual identity that was spacious and expressive. Our design thinking was progressive. Its smart and cool silhouette vibes with the young generation. The upright hood lends a commanding driving position, while the sleek rear profile adds dynamism from all the angles. The energetic rear profile features pronounced character lines converging at the tail lamp. This gives Victoris a forward-leaning and an athletic stance. The stretched belt line accentuates the visual length, while the stylish wraparound design complements the aerodynamic performance with aero vents and aero edges. Talking about the style, the light signature of Victoris doesn't seek attention, it commands. The optical beam pattern headlamps and the LED DRLs and the dynamic connected LED tail lamps are simply unmistakable. Completing the looks are the two new alloy wheel finish. I must compliment the design team for achieving the vision of the initial sketch and infusing it in the final form factor. It's sleek, yet substantial, has a dynamic rear profile and an athletic stance, and a confident road presence. Victoris offers a palette of 10 colors, including dual-tone options. We have introduced two new colors, Eternal Blue and Mystic Green, to complement customer choice and style. The young generation loves things their own way. Hence, we are introducing exciting personalization packages to choose from to match your distinctive vibe. The design philosophy of progressive identity is seamlessly carried into the interiors as well. giving the cabin a spacious, expressive vibe. The dashboard is meticulously crafted with a horizontal and layered design for enhanced space. It feels cozy, yet spacious, and thanks to the seamlessly flowing lines between the door trim and the console. The attention to the detail for the color, material, coupled with 64 color customizable ambient light adds a high-end touch to the interiors, giving the cabin a truly modern and sophisticated vibe. Available in 2 trim options, the premium interiors elevates the ambience for a personalized and a luxurious experience. It's a stylish vibe check. Next on the playlist is Indulgence. Indulgence that gives you freedom and discover the uncharted. The launch of Victoris, Maruti Suzuki enters the era of intelligent mobility by introducing Level 2 ADAS, equipped with features such as auto emergency braking, adaptive cruise control with high speed at curves, front collision warning, blind spot monitoring, and especially these features have been tuned for Indian road conditions, making every drive more confident for our customer. Combine it with safety features such as standard 6 airbags, heads-up display, 360-degree camera, emergency stop signal to highlight a few. Victoris comes with Suzuki Intelligent Navigation that not only guides you, also alerts you for speed, traffic, and cameras. And with its hyper-enhanced Suzuki tech platform, Victoris has earned Bharat NCAP 5-star rating. Truly a masterpiece of active and passive safety, packaged to give our customers the peace of mind that they deserve. This is Maruti Suzuki's commitment to bring world-class technology and advanced safety to Indian roads. And this definitely checks the vibe. Next, I bring Cinch to you. Victoris is developed with a strong focus on customer convenience, careful analysis of customer behavior and preferences has been done to achieve the customer experience. Equipped with a smart power tail gate with gesture control to provide a seamless hands-free access without compromising safety. Victoris comes with a powerful 60-watt charging dock, ensuring your phone or laptop never runs out of charge. For a relaxed drive, you find a 8-way power adjustable and front ventilated seats that adapt to your comfort. The in-cabin experience is further enhanced with PM 2.5 auto air purification system with real-time air quality display. So every breath you take is fresh and pure. And to top it all, the smart sunroof brings in light and openness at a touch of a button, making every journey feel special. Each of these features is thoughtfully crafted, not as add-on, but an essential that redefines everyday driving for our customers. It's a solid vibe check. Moving on to the most interesting point of Vibogram is sync. Most interesting because today's young customer have grown up in a world where staying connected isn't just luxury, but a way of life. Victoris comes with Auto Alexa voice assist AI that lets you effortlessly connect and control not only your car features, but also smart devices in your home, right from the driver's seat. The next-gen display audio transforms your in-car experience. It is equipped with 35+ applications and hassle-free over-the-air updates. That's not all. The new-gen Suzuki Connect has 60+ powerful features, delivering real-time updates of your vehicle and provides built-in internet support for display audio. And if you ever run out of data, you switch to mobile data for seamless connectivity. Completing the ultimate customer connectivity experience is the all-new physical, fully digital instrument cluster offering multiple tailored to individual preferences. It's not just a car, but a seamless connected companion on the road. And it checks the vibe strongly. This next highlight is my personal favorite, and I'm sure it'll be yours too once you experience it. It's Aura. Introducing the Infinity Dolby 8-speaker surround sound system crafted to deliver a rich, immersive audio experience that surrounds you in every note. Plus, it comes with specially tuned equalizer modes designed to match every listener's personal sound preference, making every drive a concert-like experience. Get ready to feel the music like never before. It's an instant vibe hit. Now, I present the final highlight on our Vibogram, versatility. Victoris offers multiple powertrain options from ever-reliant smart hybrid, the most efficient strong hybrid, to capable all-grip select that perfectly matches diverse customer profiles. And here's a game changer. For the CNG variant, we have relocated the CNG tank to the underbody, freeing up the valuable boot space like never before. This thoughtful innovation takes convenience and practicality to a whole new level, delivering more room without compromising on performance. In essence, Victoris is ultimate SUV for a generation that truly wants it all and refuses to compromise. Precision engineered, thoughtfully designed, and packaged with innovation, it's ready to lead the way. In summary, it ticks all the boxes of the young generation and passes the vibe check with flying colors. So with great excitement, let's welcome the star of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience Maruti Suzuki's Victoris, the SUV that's got it all.
Intuitive, immersive, seamless, and exciting. This is a theater on wheels. For those who vibe with the future and thrive with tech, the conscious ones, the adventurous ones, the ones who seek it all. Get ready to drive into the future. A technology-first, digitally led mobility experience designed for a generation that is ready to redefine everything. It has got it all. And it's here. Introducing Victoris.
new Victoris makes its grand debut today. Now, I would like you all to please settle down. You'll get plenty of opportunities to take photos, so if I could please request you all to settle down. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Now, we will be capturing this iconic moment, so I would like to invite the senior management team. Could I please request you all to first look to the center for our media friends? And can I please now request you to look to your right, gentlemen? Thank you. Can we please look in the center again? Thank you. And finally, can I please request you gentlemen to look to your left? Thank you. Can we once again look to the center for our media friends at the center? Thank you. Gentlemen, first towards the center. Can we have the V sign as well? Yeah. Can we have you look towards your left? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you. Gentlemen, one last time, if you can look towards the right, there are some people who want more images. Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you. right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have the senior management team on stage again to answer your questions. Can I please get Partho San, MD San, and Sandeep San on stage to answer any questions that you have?